can the thought shape reality? How the loop the shape the reality and influence or the control and the sequence or the upward to cycle. So we want to try to reality because we have a post experience and the present reality and also unexpected future. So how can I learn the mastering will control the reality? So we want to try the page 59 and then you can see the screen. The power of thoughts, mind, belief, and realities. The mind, you have meditation, also you have mind control, and mind medicine, and the psychology, philosophy, and the neuroscience, immunology. So the PNI, we mentioned the PNI, the psych, neuro, immunology, the PNI to include everything. So can thoughts shape reality? So you can see today you have a class. So now the reality, you have a student. The future, you have maybe a grade over the school, maybe you get job or you're more advanced to your the position or your hierarchy of your the social group, the chief was the manager or owner. So it's up to you, right? So you are depend on your situation and the education level. So you have to more shape reality and the loop, the button up. Also, we have the more the step by step. The last week we study the martial law, the 5 desire, and then also the moral, the step, the 5 kind, right? So you compare. Also influence the control, the influence. So you have we have some choice, the option over your lifespan. So if you want a more active choice, you know your background, right? So we have post experience, the source of your growing and the source too. And the control means you have experience, also you can more good the smart your choice and the smart word and the smart benefit, right? And also series the upward societal. So we have the more routine, better habit. I told you habit, better routine, and then better cycle. So we have the how can you more control your cycle over the reality and unleash the futures, and then you can more presentation and your the life world and there was optimal health life. The page 59. Can thoughts shape reality? I want to ask you something. How about you? You can share your thought, this shape reality. So what's your score? What's your value you are feeling today? And how about tomorrow? So everybody have past experience. The trauma or big injury or something, the issue or the winner or loser, the failures, you have anxiety or depression. So the overall is an integrate. It's not individual part and the time share, but you have to integrate with overlapping, right? So we see the 59, the ideas that's how can shape reality. The concept is put across the neuroscience. So post experience and your evidence of your history and your time, you have a physical activity made more experience, but they contact the neuroscience and the immune system, they work together. Okay, so concept is put more across more neuroscience. The philosophy, psychology, and the philosophy, and then PNI, the psycho, neuro, immunology, the PNI, all together. This concept is overlapping and integrate. So here, this is a PNI, this is a philosophy, psychology, and then neuroscience, the PNI. So we have make the overlapping here together. So the concept, the total to be called the neuroscience. The word it is magic. It's not magic because of work together. Work together. In the sense of reaching the object into existence, there are very real, biological, and then psychological mechanisms that dictate how your internal world affect your external experience. So, internal, your human body here, right? So here we have an organ, the biological, the organ, right? And then how about here? The internal, right? Internal. And then external. The activity and the experience, the trauma, the evidence, the data, and then your instance of the social world, and then internal to your body inside the inner, and then also the biological the states. So in the sense of reaching the object in your existence, there are very real biological and then psychological the mechanisms that dictate how your internal world and here that the external world together, the work together, the cooperation, right? And the overlapping here too. Philosophy, neuroscience, and then the psychology, the PNI is overlap, then integrate. Also here, external, internal, and then external, the experience, and the states, that plus the work together, okay? Here is a breakdown how that process actually work. So we already summarized, so we compare, and then you can see here's breakdown how that process actually work. The lateral velocity and the length of our position. We already learned the length. So we have personal the section which should be this limit and the other side, because you have limit and inside the background or your personal experience. But if you have more length, the community is a more wider vision. So you can more the sharing information, the other people, the communication. So you can see more the middle. You can see your identity, and then you can see your blueprint, right? And then more guide world, and then more wide. So maybe university, right? Maybe personal, your student here, the class, the vision, and you can more outside. You join the community. It's a more community side, more wide. The university, so maybe all the world in the world. So you can range of appreciation and depend on your wisdom or your experience. The brain. Brains, we have monitors and your control tower. The brain is a controls filterings, overheadings among our data toward a system called a nuclear activating system. So brain have the limit, the space. Last week we already talked too much anxiety or too much depression and the middle of stress management, right? So too much the stress. Maybe you can have no stable, you are no stable, you are joy, the happy, the peace, you don't have it because of too much inside here, right? The depression, because you are sad in the pairs, about failures, the failures, the losers, so they have no activate some, no engage some, and then no button up because isolate. So we have to more change of mind, and then we have to land. Land means we have to change of mind. The turning point you can see. So literally activating system RAS mean we have more overhealing, too much data. We can learn it from the outside observation of the brain. So we have to sometimes we need to empty, right? We have to make a space. So we have to more the observation, we have to learn from the other wisdom or knowledge and the experience too. So this is your brain, the gatekeepers. The gatekeeper, bookkeepers means the bookkeepers, their maybe job is maybe you can see everything, right? The gatekeepers. So your brain, you have to make a brain keepers. We have to sometimes you need filtering and then protect, or you have to overhealing empty. So you have to you need to create a gatekeeper too. Okay, so this is your brain, the gatekeepers, the retrievers activating system. So how is it work? If you decide you want to buy the specific red color, and then you suddenly start seeing that red car everywhere. The car was always there, but your thoughts, the signals to your iris, the neutralized activating system, iris that this information is now important. Yeah. I want to share my episode sharing. This is my car's branch, muscle branch. So I want to join the community. It's a wine club. I want to social the meeting and then try to wine the club. So I make a poster and then decide my hair. So I want to sharing my people, my friend or some other the cohort. So I'm driving the freeway. Before I didn't see the danger or anything. I don't care because the other people, the driver. But now I have to decide my head. I want to make the chief more the leadership in the bench club. So I make the poster and I'm sharing the people. So anywhere, only my eyesight inside wide the length, the only bench people, right? The same the story. Yeah, if you decide you want to buy a special red color, maybe you can see more anywhere. You can see more. Your eye focus the red color. This there always there, but your thoughts signal to your iris. That's why neutralized activating system the world. So information is very important. So only focus the filtering. Any color, white color, green color, or other brand, you don't care. Only the focus importance on the bench, right? The really shift. If your dominant thoughts are focused on the opportunity or the growth, opportunity and then growth. So opportunities, you're not letting anything open coming in front of your eyes. You can catch up, right? And then grow. No pain, no gain. So if you want to grow, you need some the foundation of experience. And then you can more the growth. So your brains, the physically get better and supporting those things in your environment. The environment, they include your background, your education level, the social communicating skill, and the manners, everything inside, right? So commercially, if you are focused on tweaks or failures, your brain will prioritize information that combine those peers. So means it's up to you. Maybe you are more focused brain, focus on more the positive things or negative things. So maybe you decide other way that is the side or positive things. Maybe you come from your set of peers and then more advantage or you're challenging. Or you have more the choice of your negative things. Maybe you have a choice of isolated, you're not change anything, just you don't break out into your routines. You lever the growth. So opportunity and then growth work together. Okay, inside that is more challenging or start. The second, the predictive behavioral loop. I studied the CBT. I studied CBT practitioner. It's my job. In psychology and the particularly cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT). So neuroscience and then psychology, the philosophy, and also body and mind. So I studied body-mind medicine in the Harvard Medical School. So cognitive behavioral topics means you have neuroscience. So we have overlappings, the physiology and the psychology and the neuroscience, the PNI, and then also external, internals and the external work together. So everything is integrate. The psychology and then pathologist cognitive behavioral topic CBT. The realities, the view, or cycle, the routine, whereas thought dictates feelings, which then dictates action. So, what kind of my feeling? What kind of people? What kind of emotion? What kind of decide? Decide and the emotion and your feeling, and then you make it more the action. So they dictate the A, B, B and C, C and D. But A want to jump to D. Maybe you need more the cycle. You need some step, right? So these are dictated feelings and then action work together. The activity and then the emotion, the state, to work together. The step, the process, example, thought, the internal narrative thought, but I am capable of learning this new skill. The internal narrative here, I am capable of learning this new skill. Emotion, the chemical response. The chemical response means we have more chemical hormone. We have dopamine and endorphin, serotonin. We have the more happy hormone. The adrenaline hormone, stress hormone, and cortisol hormone is more down than stress hormone. So the chemical response. So here, the example, the confidence, curiosity, or low stress. The confidence, the curiosity, or low stress. The behavior, the external action behavior, and the practice more as question or first. You practice more as question mark. What is that? People only just observe your some of the contents or just a word, maybe it's not growing. So every time you have to make a question mark. Ask question two, the person, the reality. The triggers outcomes, but you master skill, the changing your careers or life path. So you have to make a more optimal lifespan. So you have to more work hard, you have to challenging, you have to try to more the unexpected issue, and then you will make the plan, the ultimate too, right? The cognitive behavioral loop is the engine of our daily experience. It's operates under the principle that our thoughts, feelings, and the behaviors not isolate event, but at the point the continuous or interconnect the cycle. The cognitive behavioral loop. So it doesn't work individually. We have to integrate together. So our thought, the feeling, the behavior, not isolated event, but our point of continuous interconnected cycle. So work together. Okay? So when you change it on part of a loop, the others immediately follow. We have three parts. The three components of a loop: the thought, function. This is our internal dialogue and mental images that pop into your head. Often does automatic thought, the quick, evaluative fragment that occur without conscious effort. So yesterday I had class here, the mental image and then the internal dialogue, the mastering internals, the dialogue. So mental image is popping into your head. So example, I'm going to fail this presentation. Already you have negative things, your activities very reality is your presentation's the failure. So this is the internal dialogue or mental image that pop into your head, often there's already thought, quick, irritable pigment that occur without conscious effort. So example, I'm going to create this presentation, maybe you have the emotion and your activities realist they have the failures. So later we see the flexible and then effort in the negotiable effort we learning. Second, the feelings, the emotion and then philosophy. Feelings, the emotion and the psychology. The thought triggers the chemical release in the brain that create the physical sensation and the emotional state. The trigger means we have to make with the back down the eyes for your the post experience, the trigger point. So we have to record. Yeah, if you are hypertension, so we have to check every day, right? The trigger. So we have to make a habit and then make a routine and the cycle. So you can see reality is my hypertension, it's a level, you see. But I want to talk something that medical terminology, the white gown syndrome. Yeah, sometimes you visit your medical office. So maybe you see the white counts, maybe it's my blood pressure is high. But it's not reality, real hypertension level. Your hypertension level, so your daily, your home, the same time, same emotion, and the same your feelings, your physical state. Maybe check Monday to Sunday, all the time, same time, you measure your blood pressure, it's your reality. But the white guy syndrome, maybe the blood pressure high level, only visit your office, it's not reality, okay? So we have to we're studying, so we can't how to say reality, but how rough lose have reality. So subject here, the same. For example, your heart rate increase, your brain sweep, the psychology, and you feel a sense of dread or anxiety and the emotion. Three, the behaviors, the action, the based on how you feel and what you are thinking, what your thinkings or your feelings, the emotion or the thinkings, you can take over external action. You take over behavior, external action. This action is a proverb, the original thoughts, the completing the cycle. Your proverb and the triggers, and then your trigger is the routine, and then make a habit. So the original thoughts completing the cycle. I give you an example. You spend the night procrastinating instead of your practicing. You can speak too quickly during the presentation because you are nervous. So maybe if you have your plan tomorrow project or presentation, you have the presentation the team members and the evidence or the public, or you're not ready that much to prepare nothing, or because you are very tired, your balance is broken, so you sleep, and then you're not ready because the way you work hard person, but so your condition sometimes look weak, right? Your body sick, or sometimes your emotion problem. So maybe it's not prepared the perfect. So last morning you want to try to more presentation, maybe quickly the pronunciation little different, and then very nervous, and then you're so many the mistake. Maybe your heart is more nervous. It's not good feeling, right? So the same thing. Every time coming here, Monday, Tuesday, I'm nervous, my heart, because I want to try to more study your textbook, because I want to more give to you more good information and then good letters and the textbook and the research. So the same position too. I have the same feeling. So this kind of issue, so how can I do? How can I solution? So how the loop, the shared reality, the loop can function as it is downwards the spirals or upward spirals. The downward is negative here, the failures. Maybe upward is more the jump, maybe motivation fun. This is the downward, maybe depression side. Okay, so you can see more here. The downward, and the upward spirals. The downward spirals, my relative, the people here thinks I'm boring. The feelings, the social anxieties, the feelings heavy or shut down. The feeling downwards, the thought, the feelings, the people thinks I'm boring person, and the feelings, the social anxiety, the feelings heavy or shut down. The behaviors, you stay in your corners, don't make eye contact, and don't speak. So the communication is very important. Eye contact, because we respect the people. We will continue. The other mayors is my word, and then other people the respect. So we need very important eye contact. But this behaviors, downward action, behavior, the stay in the corners, don't make eye contact and don't speak. I know, so golden rule, the communication skills, the listen 70% and the speak the 30% golden rule. You want to make it more smooth the communication skill, but the downward, don't speak the no eye contact, so not other males, the other people talk and then non respect. It's a behavior, it's no good, right? The result, the people don't talk to you because no eye contact, no speak. So people don't talk to you. The relationship is not smooth, maybe broke. So people don't talk to you because why? You seem unapproachable person. Maybe give a hand, you shake a hand. Maybe you not want to shake a hand in your pocket, and then eye contact, no eye contact. I want to talk to something, don't speak anything. Maybe things or the people, maybe she's not like me. She don't upset, and then she don't want to respect me, the ego in me. So we can make the relationship, right? So reinforcement, you think the see, I am boring, so nobody want to talk to me. Reinforcement. So it's my mistake, my fault. Other people want to try approachable person, but I'm not answer, no eye contact, no skill, eye contact, no talking, anything. But I make the mistake, I make this the result, but I think that's why I'm boring person, and then nobody want to talk to me. There's something wrong, right? So, but the word spreading elective thought, I might be nervous, but I have something interesting to contribute. So I have a presentation for the public or your teamwork. I'm nervous, but I'm trying tomorrow. I work best way, but I have something interesting to contribute. So nervous, but I will enjoy it, more funny. So I make some the valuable the situation. The feelings, the manageable jitters was sensible readiness. The feelings manageable jitters and sensible readiness. The behavior, you ask on person a question and a smile. So downward, no talk, no eye contact, right? But the behavior, the words first, the behaviors, you ask one person, one question, and the smile. They're very different. Leaders, they smile back and engage in the 3-minute conversation. Reinforcement, you think I can handle social situation better than I thought. So every time I want to try to more this theory. The Monday night, I stayed there in the sauna. So every day, every weekend, I see the strange people, the new people. But some people maybe use the customer to say to hi. The hi, some people I know the name. The hi Joy, hi Steve, some I talk to Steve, some okay. But the customer we don't know. But we have sometimes I've stayed in one room, the sauna room. Maybe some people come in. I say hi, how are you? Today's maybe now so issue the World Cup, the soccer game. So did you see your Germany your house to play? So we sharing, but I don't know name, right? Even though he don't know it's my name, but we have some the issue the World Cup soccer game, so you can share it. And then later we are more friendly. What's your name? Oh, my name is Chang-Chu. What's the name? The Steve something. Okay, so enjoy. Just 1 minute or 2 minutes, right? But first time we say what's your name, it's not friendly, right? And then sometimes upset. Why are you asking my name? So before we have to more approaching the friendly, the smile, and then second open mind, and then also we ask the name, and then we can share in the private or life or some the social issue, right? So reinforcement, you think I can handle social situation the better than I thought. So okay, I'm nervous person, shy person, but it's mouth. I just say to hi, and then smile, and then respond to other people coming to sharing. It's a word. So this is the up. This is upward, the spirit, and more positive, active. But this downstairs, this is possible. The self fulfilling prophecy. This is where the documents, the self-equals the paramount, whereas the inspection, the cost itself to become the true. This is where documents, the self-equals the paramount, the where expectation, the cost itself to become the true. The social reality and the leaders. If you think nobody at this party will like me, you might subconsciously adopt defensive body language, the cross arm, avoiding eye contact. So this means the social reality. If you think nobody at this party will like me, you might subconsciously adopt the defensive body language, the cross arm. Maybe you want to say in the sharing you are something, you are told something, but it's my position, my shadow and the cross arm defense. Look at me. My motion, cross arm and cover your heart means I don't want the communication, so don't bother me this way. Look at me. Here, the cross arm, right? Maybe you want to talk to something, but I don't want to listen to you. Maybe you say, anybody, okay, you talk, I'm cross my ears, no. You cross my ear, yeah, maybe on respect. And then you want to talk to me, approach me, but I don't want relationship. So, okay. But people, maybe you response, okay, it's more friendly, okay. Maybe your leg is more up and down, but if you cross mine, I don't want you, don't touch me, don't come into my boundary area, right? Yeah, sometimes, right? Some people did this one. Okay, it's up to you. So you talk, I do not listen. The person is no good. Look at the head, you know. So the cross arm and avoiding eye contact is more protect. It's not open line. So maybe you're a salesman, and then you want to selling the merchandise or product. The customer, you want to make a customer buy your product. Maybe customer, the cross arm, no eye contact. So don't explain your product name or product benefit. First, number one, we had open mind customer, right? We're sharing the daily issue, so what's name. We have to study the other people, the customer, the section, right? The first number one, don't selling the product. You have to selling the story, right? Because if you wanna buy the merchandising something, you can get the benefit. We have to selling the benefit, don't selling the product. Yeah, so it's so very important here. So some people, maybe the amateur, the salesman, try to press, but the customer decided here, oh, I'm busy, so please don't bother me. They not talk, and just the body language. But the salesman press 1 minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour, they never selling the product. Just we see, maybe you can change it cross arm and no eye contact. You have to make more other chance, right? The leaders, the people sense the people and keep their distance because we have more distance here. If you have a good friend list, okay, Sean, you're a wife, right? You want to go some shopping or you want to go the outside eating out. So how distant is your wife? 1 meter or maybe 10 meters?
It really depends.
Depend?
Yeah.
But usually maybe here, right?
Well, sometimes,
5 feet, 1 feet, 2 feet.
sometimes they ask me, you go first. Go take the place and then we will come later.
Oh, why? It's argue. when you have argues.
No. I mean, if we go outside and then we already outside and then we decide to have dinner somewhere.
Okay.
They probably, you know, my kids and my wife, they probably just told me, okay, you go take the place first and then we come later.
But just regular dating. You have a dating. Maybe we have the shade here, maybe 1 quarter, right? Side here. You have a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
So how distant is your girlfriend? Maybe you go there.
Is it generally speaking very closely?
Yeah, Trojan, yeah, the distance, yeah. Maybe we have to bound area.
Yeah.
So maybe stand people, maybe here your front, you love it, right? Why is she coming to approaching me, my front? You love it, right? But I'm coming in here, you not love it because we already the pace we know that, right? The relationship. But stand people coming into my bound area, going is very scared, right? So we have a distance. And the body language. We don't need some the eye contact. We know that, right? We're not speaking anything, but we see the eye contact. We know that the other people's emotion and the thought. So the defensive body language and cross arm, avoiding eye contact. Okay, maybe other people together communication maybe don't work, right? But so we have more distance, more close, and the eye contact, and we shake on head we shake hand, but we don't need a mouse. You don't need a word because already the body language. Shake hand. Okay, I'm your friend, right? Maybe I do life, gone. Okay, it's my friend, no, right? I shake your hand. Already we make we ultimate relationship. The eye contact, okay, I ready for the listening to your word. And we respect the ultimate. Right? So they just, the people sense the vivid and they keep their distance. You live the Paris thinking, I was right, but nobody liked me. But your thought really construct the social reality you are experiencing. So, okay, maybe I know it's a feeling, it's my emotion. So, I know the long time ago, the same situation, similar. The people don't like me, so also my emotion maybe lowly, and then sometimes I have more distance or extent system cause decide to become true, right? The social reality, and then sometimes ignoring or okay, I already experienced, so that's why okay, that's why I'm right because I already this feeling have an experience. So you can more admit the situation. So here, your thought really construct the social reality you are experiencing, depending on your experience. Number 4, the contents, merchandise, or philosophy, the observer impact. In the lamb or theoretical physics, the observer impact suggests that they suggest the act of observing the practice, the change its behavior. While it is massive, the perceivable, massive act of the debate, need to apply these human, the positive things, the placebo, and the negative is the logosable, which is later. The many philosophers argue that reality is not on-objective things. The things outside of Earth, the behavior, external experience, but the co-creation between the world and our consciousness, and we have the mental and the spirit, the emotion. Also, we have more the biological inside our body here, the internal, and then outside, external, the behavior. And then philosophy, neuroscience, psychology, and the PNI, so we work together in the integrate. So co-creation, the hours, or the conscience, or lifespan, and then the world. Okay? So observer effect. The influence controls. It is hard to work distinguish between the sharing reality and the controlling. The sharing, so communication, we give the give and take, the communication, information or knowledge or experience. So sharing reality, but controlling only one side, maybe push or massive. So we give some option, you have to follow only the option. So the controlling. You cannot think ways, landstrom or physical obstacle, but you can control. Landstorm, the physical obstacle, you can control. But sharing, the poster, then poster, maybe you see the poster in the morning, but I don't see that. So you can talk to me in the sharing information. Maybe then in the afternoon, so be careful safe driving. So, okay, thank you so much. You're sharing information. So I had to prepare or some the dangerous time, the landing course, or sometime I'm gonna more stay or more early to start my driving. So this is more sharing, but I can control lane control. Laning, it's lane, my driving very dangerous, so stop laning. I can control, right? But it's you can control. You can stay home or you're late start. You can control. So the influence, the control, the sharing reality, and the control. Okay. Your interpretation, the lane, crystal or lodgement forgotten. Okay. Interpretation, the lane, the crystal, overhealing too much heavy lane, make it destroy our road and then tree pull down, maybe overflows, maybe house destroy the destroy. But very small rain, and then they make more nourishment over your green garden and the flower, the tree, right? The dry or so you can more nourishment or disturb up and down, like the quality and then amount. So your response, do you stay inside and complain? Maybe you can stay home because rain outside. So you want a choice, you can stay home. Well, why come the rain? You complain. And then put on coat and then go out. Maybe, okay, it didn't matter. Our umbrellas bring outside and then your coat. So depend on your choice. You stay home, you complain, or you're not coat and then your umbrella. Ultimately, you taught our architect blueprints. Already we study the blueprint, labeling, identity, right? Architecture, blueprint, right? Blueprint, you don't have blueprint, you can build the house, right? So you don't have a blueprint, your identity, you can grow in anything, right? So you are labeling the students, but you have the majors, or you have graduated from the college, university, so you get blueprints, you graduate your some kind of majors, and then during the university, the blueprint. And then you can more foundation experience, and then you can apply your job or your activity, your boundary field in growing. So your thoughts as about architect's blueprints, they don't builders the house themselves, but without them, no house can be built. And this design of our blueprints determines exactly what the final structure actually looks like. So we have a classmate architecture here. Architecture, blueprint, right? The same, your story, right? You don't have a blueprints, you can make it build up the house, right?
Yeah.
It's very important. The blueprints, they can make it directly by itself, make the blueprints and build the building. But you don't have the blueprints, you can try to start the construction. The same thing, the human. You have an identity, the personal color, and the brand value, and you have experience, and the emotion, your thought, your emotion state, the positive or negative, and then stress management. So you have to more make the foundation, and then you have a lot of methods, so maybe you can make a source of your growing. But you don't have no challenge anything, you're stable home, no isolate, you're not challenging anything, just you keep your routine. Maybe you never change the future, and then can know more change about technology over the view and the land and the job that your peers too, also lifespan too. So you have to change every time. You have to start. Integrating the philosophy of mind in the modern science requires the modern science. We already started the neuroscience, and then PNI, the psycho neuro immunology, so mind and body medicine. So philosophy of mind is modern science required bridge the gap between subjective experience, how it feels to be you, and objective biology. The subjective experience the external, the behavior, and the objective biological, the internal here. How your neurons and the set the fire. This integration is best understood through the lens of embodied cognition. The idea is that the mind just in the head, but it's a product of the body interaction is the environment. So this means we have a chemical hormone, and then also interaction environment, your situation. Okay, the internal biology, immunology, and the chemical hormone, dopamine, serotonin, endorphin, or adrenaline, the stress hormone, the cortisol, and outside the behavior, external experience, in your environment or your situation. So with the interaction. Okay, this one, interaction together. The previous speaker, the bridge. Bridgism or bridgism. To integrate the peers, we have to move past the word Cartesian dualism, the idea that mind and body were separate substance. The long time ago, neuroscience and nutrition were philosophy, the medical field, they say ideas, the mind and the body separate. You said the machine, the robot. The crews will lose with more crew the world. But now, the modern science, they talk little changing the mind and body together. Yeah, mind first, the body second, or body first, the mind second, it matter work together. So they all the theories, the Cartesian, the dualism, the mega ideas, the mind and body as separate substance. The non-directive, the separatism. This modern philosophical stance argue that's why the mind is close by your physical brain. Thought cannot be fully explained just by looking at the atoms. The long time ago, philosophical bridging, dualism or physism, the integration, things of a brain at our hardwares, mind and the software. The integration, the brain, hardware, and the mind, the software. You have to train in the picture, right? So you can have the software without hardware. You can keep the pictures. You have frame. So you don't have to frame. It's not no safety, right? You have to more frame the mirrors too. So you can have more software without the hardware, but you also cannot understand the feelings of love just by looking at the circuit board. You need to look at the function of the whole system. So softwares and the hardware work together. It's very valuable everything. Because interactive over so we are framed, right? So just by looking at the circuit board, you need to look at the function of the whole system. Because maybe you can do acquisition over some art. So you have to see the picture, or you have to see the all together, frame too. Because all kind of pictures, and then they make a match more the frame, the different, right? Different color. The second, the biologicals merchandising, the psycho-neuroimmunology, the PNI. The psycho-neuroimmunology is the smoking gun. Anybody know that smoking gun? What is that? You know that smoking gun? Smoking gun? You know, what is that smoking gun?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
You know smoking gun?
Maybe it's a gun after shot, after fire.
Okay. Smoking gun, 불량풀. The smoking gun is a trigger. Triggers. Okay, maybe here, no. I'm very artist, my picture, right? The policy here, the policy here. The policy, so sometimes do I try the test, right? The law, sometimes. Announce, maybe someday, okay, Thursday night, maybe I've already here, the hormone, maybe dry checkpoint. Do I drink alcohol, right? Do I checkpoint? Here, the police here. So, I'm driver. You are policeman. So I don't know. I don't have information. But I said, okay, the Tuesday, maybe 10 o'clock, the front of the Lordland University and the Vermont, you have the DI checkpoint. But I don't know that. So last night, all night, I'm drinking vodka, the beer, everything here. So I'm here, checkpoint here, they catch up. He tried to, work, and hand, close eye, they do test. So, no, I don't have a drink, a lot, no, just one glass of the beer. One glass of beer, but they not believe me. So, where? A part, B part, C part, D part. Maybe the coffee here, McDonald's, I'm the coffee. Okay, Dennis, I'm the omelette. And some the wine, the steak of wine. So the smoking gun. Now I have a DUI. The smoking gun is my past experience. Okay, what time you go there? What time you're the McDonald's and then Dennis. So where? The where? So we have touched here the place and how many drinks the alcohol. So maybe vodka 3 and then 2, 1. So we check the first year history and this is the smoking gun. Okay, you understand? Yeah, the smoke. It's no smoking gun. It's about your research, your past your experience. The psychoneurous immunity in the smoking gun of mind-body integration. It is the studies of how your mental state, the PNI, that study how your mental state, the psycho is back. How about you? How your mental state? You very strong?
Very good.
How your husband?
Similar.
Sometimes
Yeah.
strong or middle?
Good. Yeah.
So fighting?
Not
Not much?
Yeah.
Okay, one side is strong, one side is weak, so maybe harmony.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who would you more start begin the fight? You or your husband?
I don't know. After we've been married for a while,
Okay.
we avoid it because it's for no reason.
I
But
see.
in the beginning, yeah, we just fight for no reason.
Okay, so maybe.
No,
boxing.
not like this.
Okay. How about you? How you started begin the fight? Your husband and your wife?
No,
No? You never fight anything?
no fighting.
Okay, good. So how your mental state? You're good? Strong?
It's hard to say.
Depends on your situation.
Yeah, something, if something I'm familiar with, some situation I'm familiar with, or like I see those kind of example before, I probably, keep calm. I mean, if something just like a really huge wave coming, I probably just act like a normal person. I would shocking.
Yeah, so usually the female's mom is very strong, right? You remember long time ago we see the TV, the child, the baby, and down of the car, is a mom, very strong, they want to move up and down, and share the baby. The man is weak, they can. Oh my God, how kind of female is very strong? That tries to mom over the baby. Because I want to say to my son, that I'm very strong, more good, the energy come out. So mental stage is very, very, very high, and then highlight your lifespan, unexpected futures. So you have the mental strong, the point, maybe you can overcome easily. But with weak people, they stay home and they stay more isolated, and they don't want to change it or they don't want to try to anything. So this one it is the studies of how your mental state and cycle impact to your nervous system, the level, and how that in turn talk to your immune system, immunity. So PNI, the psychology, and then neuroscience, and the mind evaluation, the biology or nutrition. So then PNI is the epigenetic medicine too, the same work together, and then also integrative medicine too. So PNI is the psycho and the neuro and the immunology. They have make some the word. So how does this integration work? The perception, the mind, you perceive what trace, example, your high stake deadline. This is a principle, the correlate or mental event. The chemical translation, the level, the hypothalamus trigger to preacher's brain, releasing cortisol and then adrenaline. Cortisol and adrenaline is the stress hormone. The thought has now been translated into our chemistry. The cellular response, immuno, the hormone bind the receptors on white blue shell, we have yellow blue shell and the white blue shell. So maybe you have inflammation in your body, white blood pressure more high point. The chronic thought, whereas acute is maybe 1 month to 6 months, but over 6 months we talk the chronic. The chronic thoughts of stress can actually suppress the production of our lymphocytes, lymph, because we have the blood cell, we supply the blood, the lymph, that also the function of some of the body, the chemical hormone, and then some of the function water, everything. So making your physically ill. The hormones being the receptor on the white blood cell or chronic thought of stress can actually suppress the production of our lymphocytes, making you physically ill. The insight in PNI, the psycho-neuroimmunology, the thought is not absent cause, it is a biochemical event that alerts your cellular defense system. So TK, natural killer, NK is natural killer. So maybe every day you make arises some cancer, the cell, come your good immune system that kill. So NK, natural killers, is very important. So too much stress for a while, maybe 6 months over, sometimes you damage your outside of your shop, come inside here, you keep the chronic stress, they make a broken your immune system, and it make some the cancer cell. But you have more change in your life and your environment or your thought, and then you can more control your stress management, right? So more you shape your life. The insight in PNI, the thought is not obstruct the cost. It is a biochemical event that alert your cellular defense system. It's a natural killers, and then you are updating your immune system. There is integrating thought, the system biology. Instead of seeing the mind and bodies as their own way street, this means mind and bodies work together. It's not separate. Maybe east, west. We have a prey, right? We have a freeway to take freeway the east and the west, not together, but your body at 1A street, the same line. The west, you wanna go drive west, it's my body, mind, body in the west, not separate as east to west, the cross. Now modern science, the view, modern science, then psychosocial model, BSM, the biopsychosocial model. This is a 1A, not rounded. The feedback loop, your immune system means the whole body, and then your spirit, emotion, your God, and your nutrition, everything mean your immune system also talk back to your brain. Because I want to try to explain the mind and the gut. Your brain, right? The gut, your second brain. So I know most people, your control tower, your brain, but this is your first, the second brain is the word, and the more second. The Korean mission, maybe it's my nephew by the land, I'm very sick. Maybe your friend, rich, but suddenly pain is in my stomach, right? Yes or no? Your congratulations, I'm happy because I'm proud of you, my friend, you have rich 10 house, but you have only one house. So you have to start screening the stomach pain. You understand? So sometimes I'm very upset, or sometimes I'm happy, and then my body, the gut stage, the condition, my brain, they work together. Okay, my brain first, the second brain, and then my behavior now. First, the emotion, very important here. The mind and body and medicine, they mind plus the body, they go together. Your immune system also talks back to your brain. For instance, when you are sick, your immune system releases the cytokines. Those cross the blue-brain barrier, what triggers the sickness behavior. So I'm sick. So maybe it's my behavior too, sick behavior. You're strong, maybe you have an endorphin, you have a serotonin, chemical hormone that fill your body, maybe your behavior, your action is more powerful and more positive. You're sharing hands, something, right? Or you have a catch cold, your body sick, you're deficient, you don't want to say the cause people hesitate to say hi. No. Cross arm. I want to protest. I don't want, because I'm sick. It's my emotion now failures, so I don't want nobody to touch me, no communicate anything. So your mental strong mental, your good health more your body and the emotion and your physically your health power, they make your good behavior. Okay. So when you sick, your immune cell that release the cytokines. That cause the blue brain's various triggers the sickness behavior, low mood, or fatigue, or your social error. So cut all kind of relationship. The stay isolation my property. Never to communicate or integrate anything. The physical shift. This means depression or anxiety. Yeah, physical shift, it matters. Sometimes you have depression or anxiety. It might not just be mental problem. It's not mental problem. That could be immune problem. So you understand? Emotion problem, no mental problem. Sometimes you have anxiety, depression, no mental problem. Everybody have the same. You too. Sometimes anxiety, sometimes depression. It's a mental problem? No, right? But it's an emotional state. Sometimes it can. And then I told you already, your gut, immune system, you are strong, and then your gut has good, maybe you can control harmony. You can sometimes, too anxiety, you can control down. Too much depression, you can down. So your immune system, the control your emotion state, no mental problem. There could be immune problem. The mind is depleting the body inflammatory state. The mind is depleting the body's inflammatory state. So you have got inflammation, maybe your thought the sick. So mind the sick and your body sick. The practical integration, to top down and then bottom up, and the approach, up and down, top the down, and then bottom up. So maybe you can revert, depression, or turning point. When you integrate that periods, you can realize you can influence your reality from the two directions. The direction middle toward physical root, top downs, meditation, and CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, the meditation, the changing the thought patterns to low cortisol and then boost immune function. So top downs methods you can try the meditation, or you have to try the CBT therapy. So changing the thought patterns, the low cortisol, and then boost the immune system, the immune function. So respond to your nutrition, and then you need to relax. You can try to sleep or your more activity. The physical root, idealism, confusion, the button up, the nutrition, sleep less, the cold exposures, the changing the biological state to clear the brain fog and improve mental clarity. Do you have experienced the brain fog? Usually morning time. You try? Because last night I have the movie, I have something too much stress, the alcohol, so maybe open eye, but sometimes maybe stop activity in your brain, stopping, right? Maybe, what's that? Maybe you don't want to talk to anything. Open the pages, you don't know. I want something out from some material, your literature. Maybe you can't think about anything. But I want to try something, and I want to think about something I can. Put in, no put out. It's a brain fog. Yeah? The nutrition button up, nutrition sleep in the cold exposure. The cold exposures, maybe too much high temperatures, is our body, then the more stay. Then the no activity, really lazy. So we have to with your cold temperatures, your body want to more easy. To try to more activity. So changing your biological state to clears the brain fog and then improves your mental delay. And so here the physical root, methodizing more physicism. When you synthesize philosophy, PNI, psychology or lateral immunity, PNI, and the behavioral science, you can see that the belief. What is belief? The hope, you can say hope, right? Desire. The belief I can do something, your possible something, right? What is the belief in your futures?
That I can do what I want.
Oh, really? Oh, happy person. So you can do everything.
No, not everything. What I specifically want.
Okay.
Of course, I cannot do everything.
So you can try
I can achieve.
challenging.
I can achieve a goal that I set up, realistic one.
Okay. How about you? What's your belief?
I can refuse anything I don't want.
Oh, okay. Then you try everything. No big piece, right? Okay. How about you? Anybody sharing? What's your belief?
I believe in myself.
Oh, Nova, you feel okay?
Yeah.
How about you?
To be honest, I don't have any kind of like a really state belief.
Okay. You know, song is you raise me up, and I put down is my belief, and I put down, I'm the stand up. The raise me up is my belief. So I'm challenging. Sometimes up and down, top down, button up. So I like this song. You raise me up, and I put down. I'm over. You raise me up. So it's my belief. So every day I will go on and I will try to more challenging. Yeah, so everyone have the belief. So what is belief? Essentially, Question's mental map. Question's mental map. The body used to navigate the world. The body used to navigate the world. This map doesn't just sit in your head. The map is not making inside the stay only the head. It is download into your cell and then your action and then your sense of purpose. So this means mind and the body work together. Only no head. So if you want when you decision anything, maybe not focus on the brain. There is have emotion, your action, your feeling, and then your immune system. It is downloaded into your cell, your action, and then your sense of purpose. Here is how beliefs differ to the three specific domains, the three part domain. Number one, influence on the biology, the cellular blueprints. The cellular blueprints, you can see the DNA. You can say the DNA, RNA, DNA, right? So we have the more layers. We have tail of DNA, telomere. So telomere, you can say epigenetic medicine, epigenetic. So you can change the blueprint, the DNA, but the telomere, the epigenetic medicine, if you change your environment or your body, you want a thought, you want an emotion, maybe you can more, maybe into your lifespan. It's an epigenetic, right? So your biology is not the static script. It is a dynamic response to your environment. The belief acts as a signal that someone tell your genes how to express the word themselves. It's epigenetic. Epigenetic. So it's my major epigenetic medicine. So you can change any your blueprint, your essence, to your DNA, your family from coming the DNA, you can change it. But your lifespan, you can change your mind and your action, and you change your emotion and your management of your nourishment or nutrition and then stress management, you can change your lifespan. So epigenetic. The belief act as a signal that tell your genes how to express themselves. To say the epigenetic. The placebo reversible impact is an immediate therapy word, immediate therapy, and then pointable therapy. The placebo reversible. Everybody, you know that, right? What is the placebo?
Something that you believe in, but there's like a pill.
Okay.
There's could be nothing in there, but if they, like a doctor tell you this pill will save your life if
Okay.
you're sick, and if you truly believe in this, you can actually feel better.
Okay. How is the what is the reversible?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Somebody, anybody? Explain placebo, reversible. Okay, the placebo, we have a story. Scriptures want to make the beautiful wife. So every day he want scrubbing the method, then make a beautiful wife and shape. And then also every day I want this wife. I want to make this wife. I want to be wife. And then really, this is the scripture. The change human come to me. You marry her. It's a reality. Yeah, so me, the first second story, the cancer patient suffer from the pain. So morphine and then drug, so very strong the medicine give to them, but they can control the pain. But placebo, maybe the vitamin pill give the patient this strong medicine help your pain. So do not take several times, only one time. So when you have a strong pain, you take this pill, maybe hard. So patient take this pill, oh my God, this medicine is very strong, it will work. Please, this kind of medicine every day come to me. But it's not real the medicine, just a vitamin C, right? So it's not painkiller. So any kind of your belief, maybe you want to make some the desire, maybe control the catch, your dream catchers is a work, the placebo. But reversible, I give a try explain, maybe for example, you know what? This test will very valuable your lifespan. So if you're 10 times you're living home, maybe I give you $1,000 for you gift. But I'm trying to explain. Please, you living the 10 times, bring to me, and you're try to more explain everything. But you never listen. And oh, really? You give me the $1,000? I just 10 times I work the homework? I don't think so. No belief, no trust. So everything is more negative thing. It's a negotiable. And then sometimes we have more the study the judgment. Okay, your murders, you kill some people, so I want punishment. 100 years stay in the jail, but choice. I want to try to kill you myself. Some 2 days, I want some the medicine for you. Okay, maybe you can no suffer and then you are pass away already. So maybe vitamin C give to them. The feeling, the prisoner feel, oh, this is a very strong drug. Just the vitamin C, but drink type of water, oh, my cell is something wrong. I can breathe something. And then die. Just vitamin C make it die. You understand? The placebo is a more positive section. The reversible make it a negative section. The placebo reversible effect, if you believe treatment will heal you, your brain can trigger the release of endorphins, opioid, or dopamine. Commercially, if you believe a situation is turning the reversible effect, your body can manifest real physical symptom such as less or negatively depressed the purely from mental extension. So placebo, vitamin C, that is a painkiller, very strong. Novoshibor, they make the prisoner the kill by itself, the vitamin C. You understand? So your brain and the belief, your belief, the desires, focus, positive word, maybe you can try, maybe come true, overcoming any kind of situation. But negotiable, maybe your failures, you feel I can't do anything because I have too much limit also my situation. So you can't do anything, you not change anything. So we will stay, no growth. So why? Already your brain have decide I can do anything. I'm failures, I'm the losers, so I can try anything. So never change over your lifespan. Okay? It's a placebo, the negotiable repair. The telomere health, the epigenetics. The research in the PNI, psychoneurology, immunology suggests that the chronic tree-based belief, the being the word hostile, the link to the shortcomings of our telomere, the practical word kept on the DNA. Our DNA is RNA, but we're from the extent your family, you can change anything, but we have telomere, the tail. Last time I talked, you have a DNA, right? You have a DNA here. So from essence here, so you can change anything, you can control. But epigenetic here, telomere, the tail. So you can change it. You can change it, exchange telomere, your DNA, or you can change your environment or your lifespan. So epigenetic, telomere. The research in the PNI suggests that the chronic truth-based, the belief, the being the word in the hostage linked to the sheltering or telomeres, the protective caps of our DNA, and shorter telomeres are shorted or past the cellular aging, anti-aging here. And the number speed. The bigger tons belief, safety, and the connection, the activity of vagus nerve, which shift the body from the fight or flight, sympathetic, the less digest, parasympathetic, the vagal tons, the belief, safety, or connection, activity, or vagus nerve. Second, influence over behavior, the habitual output. The belief, sometimes we have some serve as an operating system for your decision making. So if you want to, when you're decision making, the decision something, you have to operate the system. So they create the filterings that determine what you are pursuing as possible. So possible, you want to, as possible as you want to try the operating system to open the start button. Before you have to see, you have to check out your past experience or your evidence of your history, the data, the peace or growth mindset. The mindset may be turning point you reboot. So maybe something happened, maybe it don't work. We have to try it again, reset, right? Reboot. So sometimes in my cell phone they update, so they will set again. More advantage option, right? So fixed or growth mindset. And the psychologist, the Carol Dweck, identified, he thought if you want believe your intelligence is fixed, you will avoid challenges to protect your ego. So, I know I'm very smart person and I'm a very intelligent person, so I don't need anything learn from the other, the wisdom, the knowledge. So you are just average, your state, no growing. Oh, I know everything. you will avoid challenge, protect your ego. If you believe it's available, if you believe it is available, growth mindset, the you behavior shift toward persistence and seeking the feedback. So you're learning this product and then you have feedback. Okay, I apply, it's my period, I apply my lifespan. So you can have feedback and then all the time the question mark, wow, how come? How do you work? So you can check the value and the question mark. But you believe you are inherently the peace, they will never change. And I know that everything. I know everything. So maybe this person have no friend. Anybody advise anything. Why? He's very smart. So he knows everything. So they make a algorithm. The cognitive congruence, the human have a deep need for their action to match their belief. The action to match their belief, a cognitive congruence. If we believe I'm a very healthy person, I don't sick, I'm perfect, it's my condition. You are satisfied more like to more choose the salad over a burger. You are satisfied more like to choose salad over burger. Not those willpowers, but because it elegance is your internal identity. I'm a very happy person, so over burger, not willpower. The choice salad over burger. You really is shaped by the cumulative weight over those elements from micro decision. Your reality is shaped by the cumulative weight of those elements more micro decision. 3. Influence over spiritual life, the narrative frame. In this context, the spiritual life, the mental spirituals, the emotion, the different your spiritual life, refer to your sense of meaning, the connection, and your place in the cosmos, the belief or the bridge between the material and your transcend. The belief bridge between the material or transcend. The meanings response. The future threatening. I already learned from this book, Peter Franklin's. And Holocaust survivors, the two people observed that who believe they live and why, where the survival typically impossible condition. Because Peter Franklin have experienced impossible condition of the jail. So, but he have belief, strong belief, I want to survive this place. So that's why his belief saved my life. The spiritualists provide a narrative frame that can transform the pain in self-face or truth in the lesson. The pain and no pain, no gain. The pain that will grow. So truth in the lesson. The have lesson. Any kind of result, the win or failures, we learn the lesson, and then also pain in the sacrifice or choice in the lesson. So your first experience, the well or bad, it matters. The good source of your lifespan and then your growth source. Okay. The transcendence, and the interconnectedness. To part, if your philosophy of mind include belief that consciousness interconnect or common dams the both, extends mysterism or some interpretation of quantum merchandise. The common terms in the both extends mysterism or some interpretations for quantum merchandise. Your behaviors naturally shift toward empathy or altruism. Your behavior naturally shift towards empathy or altruism. The biological peace, From PNI perspective, the spiritual practice like prayers, the meditation or prayers, the process of belief that surrenders or higher orders, which allows systemic information or create radical states or coherence. So systemic information and create the radical state or coherence. To have the Bible peace. The synthesis, the world cycle. Synthesis, the world cycles. When the three elegance, you carry a powerful feedback loop. We have four part. The spirituals, part. You believe the universe is a place where growth is possible. So anywhere you can try challenging, you have put your mental strong, your state, keep, you can do everything, the possible. So you believe the universe in place where growth is possible. So please don't limit your place. You want to jump up, you want to integrate other people, the community. So you can change your situation, environment, you can more make the opportunity and you are challenging, okay? So you are more explore the world, the universe, anywhere. Only inside California, no. You can try the Florida or the New York or Seattle, Texas. You can try to travel and you are listen. You can join the seminar. You are here. You can get some lesson or your medical experience. You can more the powerful the foundation, and then also you can make a grow your source. The spiritual physical, you believe the university is a place where the growth is possible. The biologicals, this belief keeps your cortisol low, cortisol stress hormone. Everybody have stress, but the control by the action, interaction, your stress hormone too heavy or too low, we need a cortisol hormone. May help. So this belief keeps your cortisol low and your immune system begins rather than exhaust or burn out. So begins rather than exhaust, it's a burnout. The behavioral, because you feel physically capable, mentally hopeful, you take risk and build a strong relationship. Behavior, because you feel physically capable or mentally so hopeful, you take a risk and build strong relationship. The reality, the action needed to success the connection which neighbors the original belief. The realities, the action needed to success or connection which neighbors the original belief. Reframing thoughts patterns in the process of moving from defense, thinking, reacting to script, reflective thinking, responding to realities, reacting to all the script, and then reflective thinking, responding to reality. The elegance their parents is a truth-based living. Truth-based living, the reality. That means the stopping way the distortion our brain create and the grounding ourselves in the what is actually is happening. Even unexpected future. We have post experience and the reality today and the unexpected future. So what is actually happening? So if we see unexpected issue, everybody no die, everybody success. Why? We know that already, but we don't know unexpected future. So what is actually happening? But we have the reframing thought pattern in the process of moving from reflexive thinking, reacting to all the script, the post experience, reflective thinking, responding to reality. So we know that we prepare no limit, repeated mistake, and no failures. We know the solution. The pattern is a truth-based living, means the stopping away from destruction brain plate and the grounding ourselves, what is actually happening. The art of reframing. The art of reframing. The reframing is the positive thing. It is accurate thinking. Reframing is not mean it's no pointable. Everything you have to pointable, no. It's accurate thinking. You can change it, the work, materializing in the thinking. This is the reframing. It's about changing the concept or the frame that which you view the event to change its meaning. You can change the view, lens. You can change the lens, and the university and your community not limit to the personal, the script or your place. So which your view and the event to change its meaning. The process, the AAA virus, awareness, the catch, the automatic thoughts, usually they are destroyed by cognitive distortion, like our categorizing, expecting the words, or black and the white thinkings. The only black or the white thinkings, so we have the broken. The cognitive distortion, like categorizing, expecting the words, or breaking at black and the white thinking. So we have a middle of something. Only the yes or no, the black and the white thinkings. Appreciate the challenge the thought, ask is this a fact or feelings, or would I say is the friend the same situation? So ask is that fact or feeling, just my feeling this issue, or my friend have experienced the same situation, so maybe yes, something, right? So appraise challenge the thought, ask is this a fact or feeling, or would I say this to friend in the same situation? The alternative, the offer more balanced perspective, alternatives, the offer more balanced perspective. The old frame, the destroyed. You want to keep the pictures, good picture, but the hardware, the software, the frame destroyed. So you want to keep more the pictures, so we have the more create. So old frame already destroyed. But the new frame with the more make some delivered. Old frame, I mess up the meetings, I am failures. The new frame, third space, I struggle with on presentation, but I can use the feedback to improve for less time. So I have pain, so I can get. I have a lesson about this experience, so last time I can more improve my presentation with the new frame. This overstraight is going to learn everything. This overstraight is going to learn everything. But this is challenging that require change in the strategy. This is a challenge that require change in the strategy. The change of mind, the turning point, and the improved section. They didn't test back. They must be mad at me. But new, they are like busy. I don't have enough information to know why they haven't replied. So, for example, Shine, I put your husband call every time, or you listen because your dishwasher time, your sleeping time. You can maybe your situation. You don't. Your husband doesn't know to blame. Why? I mean, every day I call several times, 10 times. Why you not listening? So you blame the husband, blame, and also you reply. I'm asleep. I'm teacher time. So how can I do? I don't know that because the baby is no allowing the link out. You don't know. But they didn't test back. They must be better than me. So your husband never call you. Why? My wife don't listen to my response to my call. Right? But new version, they are like busy. My wife very busy. So maybe dishwasher or maybe lab, something outside the garden. I don't have enough information to know why they have to reply. So we have the mental problem. Some people, maybe no response call, keep going 10 times. They're stalking. They have a problem, mental problem. But maybe a couple times more call, maybe no reply. It's waiting. Maybe somebody maybe call me, so I don't want to more try to more bother them, right? It was seminar or some the class, we don't know information. But when I decide, I call you. Why you not reply? Angry. The censorship. But this kind, they are like busy. I don't have enough information to know why they're able to reply. The respect. Ordinary, the situation. They're very different. Okay, we have to change it, right? The legends is a truth-based living. The truth-based living, the practice of alleging to your internal belief, the objective reality, and your core value. When you believe out of a city with truth, but sometimes it creates cognitive dissonance, which triggers the stress response we discussed in the PNI, the psychological immunity, the radical acceptance. The first step of our truth-based living is accepting the realities as it is without judgment. Without judgment, this is the step of our truth-based your living, the accepting reality. The philosophy, you cannot change it what you do not first acknowledge. The philosophy, you cannot change it what you do not first acknowledge. This means maybe your theory, you have a better inspiration or some foundation, something, so you cannot change it. Just your life. So don't try anything, okay? Just keep going your routine. But action, the stop saying it should be this way. The start saying it is the way. Now, what is my most effective next step? So philosophy, you already decided. It's my routine, I can do anything, something. But the action, the start saying, I can do anything, don't say it. The start saying, it is this way. Now, what is the most my effective next step? What is the valuable, what is the best solution? I want to change it, this is my situation. The question mark. The B, evidence-based belief. We often live based on legacy belief. Ideas handed down by parents, the fears or past trauma. To against the truth, you must edit their belief. The edits take a belief like I am not a great person. The edits take a belief like I am not a great person. So I'm the routiner. I'm routine. So all the time I keep my routine, so not creative, not new life, anything. The same. Monday to Saturday, Monday to Sunday, the same routine. Never change it. I'm not a great person. But to check, look for evidence of our countries. Have you ever solved the problem? Have you ever cooked the meal without the recipe? What the truth is usually that you have been betrayed. But your belief was ignoring the evidence. So open your refrigerator. So if you want pasta, usually maybe pasta, flour or something vegetable. But you open the refrigerator, any kind of vegetable, the meat, something. So, okay, last night I make pasta. Today I want more steak and the pasta, the shrimp, the stir fry. So creative. You can change the menu. But maybe you have sickness, you have some body sign and your weakness, and you stay in the hospital or nursing home. But you have to follow your recipe and then menu, right? There is service for your meal. You can change anything. So no creative possible, but you can change your active, and then you can more create, you can try making more new menu, right? So the truth is usually that you have been correct, but your belief was ignoring the evidence. So the correct means ignoring the evidence, not state your past experience. So you have to challenge unexpected your future's issue, you try and you study too. The value action elements, the truth-based living requires that your outward behavior match your inner value. Outward behavior match your inner value. So I'm value person, you talk I'm value person, you can try more step more bright over your place. And the university, the password, you can growing point. If your values hurts, but your behaviors centuries, but you are living a life at the biological level. Okay, if your value hurts, your behavior more health, more activity. So your living is more challenging at the biological level. So if your value hurts, but your behaviors sedentaries that you are living is life at the biological level. The shift. Arrange your behaviors to your value needs to internalize the friction, lowering systemic stress and improving mental clarity. The brain fog, right? So improving the mental clarity. Number 3, the biological rewindings. When you consciously reframe the thoughts and the religion them the truth, you can engage in your self-direct narrow philosophy. By repeatedly choosing the truth-based path, you can strengthen the various connection in your personal occurrence, the lower brain, and the weakens the alarm, the signal from amygdalas, the fear centers, and over time, the truth become your deficit them is rather than something you have to more fight to remember. So the lower brain and the fear centers, so over time, the truth become to more, you have to more fight to remember. So you can fight your trauma, and then you can change your situation. The summary of our intuition, the biological your nervous system centers because you're no longer possible. The pass through the created by disordered thought, the behavior. You act more against because you are raising decision on the path rather than the fear. Without the negative, without your positive. The spirit, you feel a sense of integrity and holiness because your internal and external world, the no longer the world. So no fight, and the pace, and the work together one way, no different way. So trace, we have can be leadership and the power towards mind, belief, and the realities integrate the overlapping the work together. So after this class, you can try to apply your lifespan. Yeah, please don't stay your moment. Please don't stay your past experience. So if you want to change your lifespan, you can try every time. Just start one step.